fingers.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, beautiful, but that kind of miss right there, that's like a throwing the inside of the ball miss, right? Yeah, And so what does that tell you? You actually could be even better.
That same back.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Wait even longer, you know? Right idea, Mike. Feel the difference in that one. Just let yourself, try to get a little bit more at the very beginning, and it led to like a little arm behind you kind of thing at the end, right? Very nice, Mike. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing that you'll find is like the velo is going to be the same, if not even better,
When you stay smooth.
when you let it happen in the right order. You know what I'm saying? You try to get too much out of a part that's not supposed to give you very much,
Yeah.
and like that upsets the whole sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get the most out of this. You know what I'm saying? The rest of you doesn't really have to do a whole lot, so to speak. Make sense?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The mantra there is, if you can feel it, you can fix it.
Right.
Right? Like you felt yourself try to get a little bit more, from like that point on, right? And just get a little bit more from that point. You know what I'm saying? You could see to your eye.
A little bit flatter.
Yeah.
Didn't have as much, and I felt like I was more behind it, and I didn't get as much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the classic, flat wrist there, right? You still got to throw that thing with
Keep
your
it.
fingers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, throw it with your fingers still. You know what I mean? Don't like just try to push it with your palm of your hand, right? Yeah. Right idea. You have more like command over it that way too. You know what I mean? I always felt like, and the type of changeup that you throw is similar to my style, feels the same to me. Like when I throw a bad one, it's usually
That's up.
and it's kind of this type of miss where it's like either like high, like push cut, or like, kind of like a dead like duck in front of the plate, so to speak, right? When I just keep it loose and throw it with the fingers, I always feel like it might be a little smidge harder. Like, that's fine.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like that, hey, 84 to 92, like, still fine. Can you throw that just a little bit harder? Like, little shorter, little harder. Yeah. Beautiful adjustment. Right? Now you find the middle ground and you're good. But sometimes that's all you need is like, okay, I feel a little bit fast on one. Okay, let me control this next one like really well. And then, okay, like that was the perfect, okay, missed this way, overcorrected. Now we find the middle and go. I think at times, like a lot of young pitchers, your slider and curveball just blend together occasionally, meaning every now and then you'll throw a slider that's pretty big, and every now and then you'll throw a curveball that's like a little shorter, slurvier. I think what my eye's telling me, what TrackMan is saying here, those are definitely two distinct pitches, right? More of like a bullet slider, right? Which is just, shoot. And you've got the more, top spinny, perfect. Nice. Maybe go like gray guy or counts or, so.
We can put the gray guy in there.
Sure. Do you want to work any specific, one specific pitch, certain type of batter, certain type of sequence?
Let's do some lefties. And just really trying to land the curveball and slider in there.
Sure.
And then kind of power the fastball in there too.
Sounds good. Anytime you want to go to this side of the plate, that's when you got to control the beginning like double. You know what I'm saying? Right? Because the ball naturally wants to work this way, right? When you go fast, right? And peel off of it just a little bit, right? So if you want to get something in against this lefty here, whether that be fastball, slider, back foot, right? You're going to have to be super disciplined. right? Wait. Stay on it, stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. Go through it at the last second. Make sense? Ha! And you know that the ball is going to move that way, so that probably means you actually have to adjust your sights, stay on it. You know what I'm saying? Like just that little bit more to keep it in the zone. Make that guy think it's a fastball and let him roll over on the second pitch, right? But if you try to make him strike out, you know, swing and miss at a bad one, or make him look ugly, right, on 0-1, you know, you just worked against yourself there, right? Hey, perfect adjustment there. Just off, but like, you know, but that's a swing though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it ends just off,
Should we go
hey,
on this?
sure, let's call it 1-2. He fouled it, just spoiled it, you know, into the third base dugout there. 1-2. Oh, baby. 1 out. Just look to me like probably, again, a little fast at the beginning, and then things almost kind of slowed up at the end a little bit where you kind of just like, you know, got to push it in there a little bit, right? 1-1. So now you're feeling a little quick on a couple in a row.
Yeah.
Right, this would be a really good time to step off the mound for a second, right? Catch your breath and like, okay, actually commit to what you got to do right now, right? Whatever that feeling is. Is it like slower at the beginning, faster at the end? Is it staying compact for a lot longer? Is it staying on it with my front shoulder?
Maybe.
Whatever it may be, but you gotta commit to a plan right now and make it happen. Because like, you know, yeah, and you're starting to sense like in your own mind, like, oh, like those last couple haven't been very good. You know, let's get back on the horse right here. Much better. Hey, even if it wasn't a strike, that was a pitch that was driven out of your hand as opposed to like, yeah, just kind of squirting out, right? Very good. Hey, finish this guy off here and let's call it. Woo! Nice pitch. Okay. Beautiful pitch. Last couple no batter. Good opportunity to learn how to catch your breath in between sequences. Obviously, pitch clock now at the higher levels makes things a little bit different, but like, you got to learn how to slow it down, think, come up with what's my plan on this next pitch, right? What is my goal on the next pitch? Can I execute that right now? All right, look at your spray. Pretty distinct area. It's not a spray in the sense of like it's going all over the place. Dude, this is localized on the arm side.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So one really easy fix there. You can manipulate your direction, right? When you get to your balance point up here, right? You can manipulate your direction. If I want to go cross body, I can go. If I want to go open, I can go. If I want to go right down the middle, I can go. How do I do that? Weight distribution. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm very few right now.
Yeah. And it's not even very,
Yeah.
right? Like, dude, all your shit's right around the zone. Yeah. It's just pushed like 6 inches, everything that way. So if you make a little adjustment to come back to the middle of your foot just slightly, right? And when you start coming down the mound here, like you might have to think, like take yourself a little bit towards the lefty, or at least towards like my glove side corner. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking myself right on my line here, little across.
Okay.
Take my line smidge left. Yeah. And you're gonna find the more you sit that way, the longer you can stay there. The more you go crossbody, the earlier this has to course correct. Make sense? Ah. You're all right. Hey, dude, I'm telling you, man, that is working for you. It's different.
Yeah.
So it feels weird right now.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I felt like I was like,
Exactly. Sitting back a little further, a little more crunch keeps me kind of balanced here, right? If I sit back and I just let my head go with it, that's a big peel off, right? So if I can go like a little more cannonball there, I can keep myself, head on line a little bit easier. Oh boy. Yeah. Best 4-seamer, best 2-seamer back to back right there.
yeah.
And those are both from a slightly left release point there. That's just that little bit of, using my weight distribution to help my direction down the mound. Does that make sense to you there?
Even if you're a little bit more
Yeah.
over the top.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, so close. Right? That was like a, let me get like Iron Mike on this thing kind of mentality. Just get your hand to the spot you need it to be, right? Like fingers in front. Aha. Hey, nice adjustment.
Starting in the middle, I feel like, and then just running out.
Yeah. Release point here, location here. Release point there, location there. No, I'm not saying that those are one-to-one all the time, like direct relationship, but I think it's got something to do with it. When you're releasing it over here, that's because your body is going this way before it turns left. And on the ones that are released a little closer in this way, it's because you're just actually on line, which I know feels like this, but it's not. That's the messed up thing. All young pitchers struggle with this. They're like, this is my directional line. If I go right on my directional line, it actually ends up being this. I have to get behind my line so that I can rotate down my line. You just went glove side. Holy man. Good?
Yeah, that was great. Thank you.
Go shake his hand.
Yeah.